law to, amongst other functions, provide and comprehensive legal and institutional framework for the prohibition, prevention, detection, prosecution, and punishment of human trafficking and violence against persons in Nigeria. It is also important to note that NAPTIP has also been mandated by the federal government of Nigeria to administer against persons prohibition back at 2015 in the Federal Capital Territory FCT. BAP recognizes gender-based violence as a form of discrimination and recommends that states should take measures to prevent and respond to violence against persons under the Section 44 of the BAP 2015. Since the main thrust of the law is to eliminate violence in private and public, prohibit all forms of violence against persons, to provide maximum protection and effective remedies for victims and punishment of offenders and other related matters. NAPTIP shall collaborate with relevant stakeholders and faith-based organizations in Osun State and Nigeria at large, and which I believe the social workers are also included. At this junction, I wish to congratulate the President, Council Chairman, and Council members for all the pioneering work, collaborating with the communities, advocating for adequate service, changing social policy to address issues of poverty, employment, housing, interaction, and share experiences that border on policy, best practice, and service delivery, and to strengthen social work practice in Nigeria. Thank you for listening, and I wish you fulfill deliberations. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Zonal Commander, for that wonderful delivery of goodwill message. I want to also invite the representative of the Commandant General, Dr. Ahmed Audi, Mrs. Babayemi Osumola, for the goodwill message. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. All the protocol duly observed, the cabinet president, president of the organization, and everybody that is present. I'm here to represent the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. And mainly, we are being in collaboration together with the social workers, because there are a lot of them even in our organization all over the federation. We have been working together, even in each state, in each local government of the federation too. So we are here to tell you that the main purpose of economy is that since there is an act that has established the social worker, and there are a lot of rules and regulations that is guiding the work. We come in such a way that the security aspect of the work is that if there is anybody that hears even concerning the practices of the laws and the regulations that have been put in place, we come in there, and we have been doing it in such a way that we have a woman trafficking program even in our place that we go to school to sensitize, to mediate, and to tell people about what social work is all about. So, on behalf of my Commander General, we say that the synergy will still continue. We will work together as one to be able to give awareness and to give 24 hours surveillance on people that are doing the practice without the set down rules and the regulations. So I know that as we have come to as we have come and as I am the representative, whatever things that are being learned here will be disbursed to my boss, and we will be able to, carry out the necessary things, information that will help us to work together. So I wish you in this 15th annual conference a very successful one, and join messages back to your various destinations. Thank you very much.
Let's clap for Mama very well. We appreciate you so much. Before I invite my partner to invite the next Google messenger, I want to recognize the presence of the Assistant Commander of NDLA in Osun, Mr. Ibrahim Yusuf, GKGPSC, is here. Please rise of recognition and please move to this. Please, you can come to this place. Let's keep on clapping for him. I also want to recognize the representative of the state coordinator of AYC, is the director, Mr. Wole Amusan. Please rise up and come to this side, sir. Though you said you will leave very soon, but come first, sir. Come on. Thank you.
The next goodwill message is from the Vice Chairman, that is Chief Executive of Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. And to deliver this goodwill message on his behalf is Mrs. Abimbola Elimin. Elimin. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much. C-ISOWN. C-ISOWN. Professional caregiver. Good. I think I'm syncing with you. I like to be part of you because we are always part of you. My name is Abimbola Aileme. I'm the head of the Osun State's Office of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. I'm standing here for the Executive Vice Chairman, Barrister Tunji Bello of the Commission. I want to highly welcome Kabiesi. Kabiesi, I've been hearing so much about him. Thank God I'm seeing him face to face now. It's an opportunity. Thank you, sir, for all you do. He's a really social worker. I want to stand on the existing protocol, and I want to go ahead quickly to give my short goodwill message. I want to first of all congratulate you. 15 good years. It's an Herculean task. It's an Herculean task. Consistency is key. If you have not been consistent, probably there would have been breakdown of law and order. There would have been breakdown of social order. But because of people like you, who have been consistent for 15 years, we still are in one in this nation. Thank God for people who volunteer to do this job. God will continue to back you up. We are the Federal Competition, as the name implies, Federal Competition and Consumer Protection. When we talk about consumer protection, what are we talking about? We are talking about everybody. Because everybody is consumer. Even from the womb, the baby is a consumer. And when we talk about consumer protection, we are talking about everything that concerns you. From food, transportation, electricity, housing, environment, anything, just name it. We are interested in it. And when that right is infringed upon, we step in to give you back your right, free of charge. Government of Nigeria has backed us up with the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act. And there is also a tribunal that will sanction people who decide to give to the public unwholesome products and habits or we will not rest until everything in this nation is put in place for good. Once food Yoruba say, tó jẹ bá ti kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́. Once a hungry man is an angry man. Once food issue is taken out of the problem, there's less to do. A hungry person can commit any crime in order to feed. Because when you don't have food, you are looking at death face to face. So as a result of that, we want to ensure that cost of food production is taken to the more, in as much as we are still protecting the traders so that they will not run at loss. And also, not just about the price, we talk about the quality that they dish out to you. Because of high cost of things, people not bring in any products. They bring in anything, and the quantity is reduced. In our office, you either reduce the quantity or reduce the price. If you reduce the quantity, you must reduce the price. But the quality must not be jeopardized with. You reduce the quality, then you have us to contend with. Also, I want to round up because I will have a lot to say. But I want to assure you that we are working. We are working behind, and very, very soon, you will give us kudos. They say, even if you don't praise us, I am praising us, because I know we are out there in the markets. We are everywhere. And I'm using this opportunity. If you are a trader out there, and you are doing what ought not to be, take this message. We'll get to you sooner or later. I wish you the very best, and thank you for having us.
Thank you very much for that message. And we want you to take this to the Executive Vice Chairman, that the Institute have recognized its activities for the past 30 months, both in marketplaces, in supermarkets, in local markets, and the rest. So we've recognized the 3 months that he has spent in that office greatly, and he's doing well. So please extend our appreciation to him, that we recognize that. And we have the last, not the least, on the goodwill message is an assistant commander with NDLEA representing the state commander to deliver the goodwill message. Assistant Commander Ibrahim Yusuf.
Well-respected KBAC, seated. Good morning, sir. All other protocols duly and respectfully observed. I discovered that the MC tactically avoided my third name because he doesn't want to bite his tongue. I am Assistant Commander of Narcotics, Ibrahim Yusuf Chikaji. I'm the Assistant Commander in charge of Operations and Training, Osun State Command. I'm representing my State Commander, Commander Nnamdi Wilfred Chidi, who is unavoidably absent. I want to start this goodwill message by stating that the NDLA is pleased to be part of this all-important conference, given the pertinence of the roles of social workers in our lives and communities. I wish to define who a social worker is. A social worker is a professional who aims to enhance overall well-being and help meet basic and complex needs of communities and people. I equally want to buttress this definition with a quote. A social worker is someone who is expected to have the answers to all problems, even the ones that don't exist. Basically, social workers help to relieve people's sufferings, fight for social justice, and improve lives and communities. There are so many links between social work and fight against drug abuse. You all agree with me that the drug abuse scourge is a global problem, and Nigeria is not an exception. Osun State particularly, we are always out 24 hours to ensure that we stem the tide of drug abuse. Let me just take cannabis, for instance. Before now, we all know cannabis, the normal Igbo. But as I speak to you now, cannabis sativa has over 30 strains, 30 different strains, and that's what we are contending with. And most of these strains are odorless. The normal cannabis we know, if somebody is smoking behind there, you perceive the odor from here. But these days, it has been chemicalized. There's no odor, it's odorless. And you see very small quantity, but when you hear the word of the street value, you'll be amazed. We have like the SKs, the Arizonas, the Louds, and the Colorados. So many. So those are the problems we are contending with now. So, and social workers are partners or stakeholders in the fight against drug abuse. Part of the link between social work and drug abuse is assessment and intervention. Social workers also help us in counseling and therapy, case management, support group facilitation, advocacy and policy development, prevention and education, collaboration and healthcare for drug-dependent persons, and family and community support. And there are some drug abuse services that are facilitated by social workers. Substance abuse treatment centers. We have social workers too at mental health clinics, hospitals and healthcare systems, community centers, their schools and educational institutions, correctional facilities, home-based services. The importance of social workers in the fight against drug or substance abuse cannot be underestimated. The NDLA recognizes this and is always ready to partner with these very important stakeholders in stemming the rising trend of drug or substance abuse. Now, there's a problem we are also contending with. We call them non-conventional substances. They are non-conventional because they are not captured by the law. These are substances that we use daily in our houses or our offices. But because of the negative ingenuity of today's youth, their ability to concoct one substance and the other together and get the same high that these conventional drugs give. And that's why we need to monitor the kind of music our children listen to, the kind of friends they associate with. I just want to give an example with the song of Olamide, science students. He's not talking of the conventional science students. He's talking of the ability of youth to concoct one substance and the other together and get the same high. And that's why he will say, what chemical ojuti. So it's only when you listen to some of these lyrics, that's when you understand the message they are trying to pass. So on this note, I wish to once again congratulate you for putting the conference together and wish you fruitful celebration. Thank you, sir.
Let's put our hands together again. Assistant Commander Yusuf Ibrahim Chikaji. I think I pronounced it well now. Thank you very much. I cherish you. The way you speak your Yoruba, in fact, you are proving that yes, you are doing the job very well. Let's clap for him again. Thanks so much. On this note, we are rounding off goodwill messages, and we want to invite Osun State Cultural Troupe for a 15-minute display. Okay. Yes, we have this announcement. This is an entrance, and you want to go out, you take this direction. You want to ease yourself, or you have anything to do outside, please don't pass through the entrance. Just take the other route. Thank you. So I invite Osun Cultural Troupe for display.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Muna gaida duka kullum da kuka izo min jihar Osun. Muna muku barkan ku da zuwa. A gwamnan ɗinmu mai girma a Jamala a Janafe, da mataimakin shi Kwana a Jaude, shi ma na muku barkan ku da zuwa. Muna muku maraba da zanen a nan jihar Osun. Shattered Institutes of Social Work Practitioners, muna muku barkan ku da zuwa. Muna godiya ga Allah da ya kawo ku mai lafiya ba tare da wata jinkiri ba. Kuma muna roƙo ga Allah Ubangiji da aka gama wani taron Ubangiji Allah ya maido da kowa da kowa mazauki rai. Lami lafiya.
Bye. Senator Nurudeen Ademola Adeleke Naneke Nendule. Our deputy governor, Bola Adewusi Nasiri Nunu. Chartered Institute of Social Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria. We need to
Akínyìn ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá lóde wa, akínyìn káàbọ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, ìlú tó sàn fún wàrà àti fún oyin. lórúkọ gómìnà wa sẹ́nitọ́ Adémọ́lá Nurudeen Jackson Adeleke àti igbákejì wọn ọmọọba Kọ́lá Adéwùsì Olanki ẹ̀yìn Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria káàbọ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun gbogbo pàtẹ́ ẹ bá lò lọ́sùn omi àtúnjẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ kò ní pa ẹ́ lórí o bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń padà sí ibùgbé yín wọ́n ní ká sọ fún pé èdèlé bá rí ẹ rìnà kóre ẹ kó àkóyá igi o. Àti káàbọ̀ sọ́sọ́ wá àti káàbọ̀ sọ́sọ́ wá ẹ̀yìn àlejò wa ẹ̀kọ́ àbọ̀ àti káàbọ̀ sọ́sọ́ wá. Àlejò náà kàńkà bọ́sọ̀ ní ìgbẹ̀yìn ẹni tí wọ́n máa dé ìdílé ọ̀nà ṣàṣẹṣọ rẹ̀ máa rọra. Ǹjẹ́ mo ti pè ní wọn ẹ̀rọ wọn gbé ẹkùn tí wọ́n gbé tèmi wò. Lébọn ní ni wọ́n yà ń fẹ́ ní àfẹ́lẹ́lẹ́gbẹ̀ àṣẹṣẹ débi alágbàwò lè tún kọ́kọ́ rí tí mo bá tó nílé tó máa jẹ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí wọn. Gbogbo etí léwu ló ní àánú oko lọ́lẹ́kì ìgbòmìyà bí ó wà àròpọ̀. Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bá tún ṣàwé tán àyàfọ̀ àbúrò ìwà ọmọ fásitì rẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀yin Chartered Institute of Social Practitioners of Nigeria. Gbogbo yẹn pátápátá ẹ̀rí tọrọ ìjọba. Ọba òní sáré yóò ṣe ìdàpọ̀sí dé báyìí lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n wá rí báyìí bá mọ́ríkà kábíyèsí ìgbẹ́ni. Kábíyèsí ọ̀rọ̀ fún òkè ńlá ọba Adédọ̀gbọ̀n Abọ́lárí àṣẹ ọ̀la ẹgbẹ́ àgbègbè ọ̀húnbẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Kábíyèsí mọ́sùn mọ́ta níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀gbẹ̀ mọ́tẹ̀sọ̀gbẹ̀fà níwọ̀n ẹgbẹ̀fà. Àṣọ lágbórí ìjọba mọ́ta pàdé ọ̀dádọ́ta tí wọ́n fẹ́ pa. Bàbá aláṣẹ ìjọba lóòótọ́. Èdè ìgbìmọ̀ ńlá di láṣọ. Ọmọ ilé àṣọlá, orí ìṣòro lábẹ́bí ìgbà yẹn, orí ìpọ́ta olè ìlú, kí ló bá ní òkè ìjẹ náà tálákà mọ́bọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ mọ́ bá lọ́wọ́ bá tó ṣe òkúta tálákà àti ìwà fún sí pé wọ́n bàbá fún wa lówó, ọba fún wa lọ́mọ gàrí fún ṣayá, ọba fún fún wa sílẹ̀ láti ìlú ọlẹ́ ọba òní bàbá lókè náà ọba mọ̀ gbà wà láàrin tó ti wà, ọlọ́ba ń dé olóògùn bí ọ̀. Wọ́n máa bọ́ ọ̀gùn lẹ́ni tó kàn tọ́jú ọba lọ́rùn lọ́wọ́ ọba lọ́la yẹ ẹ̀yà méjì ìjọba àbọ̀lá máa ń tọ́ ọmọ arúgbó owó òògùn ọmọ arúgbó ìgbàwó òògùn ọmọ òògùn ìgbàwó iná ṣe lóko òògùn lórí ìgbẹ́rù. Wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ kámẹ́lájẹ kámọ́ òògùn jẹ kámọ́ òògùn láti wọ́n máa sùn láyè. Òtọ́ ni mẹ́ta àbọ̀lá lọ́mọ olókè ládà ọmọ àgbẹ̀kọ̀ nítorí àdídì ọmọ jẹ́ àbẹ̀mẹ̀gbẹ̀ ńlá bá fẹ́ dàgbé àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbẹ́. Àwọn alájí gbọ́dọ̀ bá orí àdé ní oúnjẹ lọ́rùn máa rárá. Orí àdé ní ewu lọ́rùn. Káàrí gbogbo ẹ̀yìn Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria. Gbogbo yín pátápátá ẹkú iṣẹ́. Èèyàn bábà mi ti ẹ̀sìn bá kó tẹni ẹlẹ́ni. Ọlọ́wọ́ bá nípa àgbọ̀ tiẹ̀. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó rí wọ̀nyí. Àwọn ẹni wọ́n ṣe tó ṣe pàtàkì láwùjọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ni tó kù díẹ̀ káàkiri. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ni tí ń jìyà láìmọ̀ bí ẹgbẹ́ social work practitioners náà ni. Àwọn ni wọ́n máa ń yọjú ààrẹ. Àwọn ni wọ́n èdè kéèyàn owó jìyà tí ó ṣe. Lẹ́wọ́n ní pé tí wọ́n ṣe ní dára ní àbí ọ̀dọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ni tí ń ṣàìsàn tí ò lówó lọ́wọ́ tí ó fi tọ́jú ara rẹ̀ báyìí. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tí mo wí yìí, àwọn ni wọ́n ń ṣe ìtọ́jú ẹ̀. Ẹni pé sẹ́ni gidigidi wọ́n ń so. Ọlọ́run ọba ò ní jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ yín ló tún bá. Iwájú sì lẹ́ máa lọ. Ayé sì ní ìṣàkúrẹ́ lẹ́yìn ìgbésù. Lórúkọ gómìnà wa àpẹẹrẹ Ọ̀ṣun bàbá wa. Ìlànà tí ó dáàbò sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Ìyá wa lọ́sọ̀ lápẹ́rẹ́. Olórí ìrọ̀lọ́sọ̀ lápẹ́rẹ́ àyà abẹ́lẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀ ńlá. Tí ó jẹ́ ọ̀gá àgbà pátápátá. Nílé iṣẹ́ tí ó ń ṣe àṣà àti ìṣe àti ṣe ọ̀nà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Àwọn ọ̀gbìn àmì ìdíbalẹ̀ òun rẹ̀ òjò yẹn bá láàbẹ̀dì ìgbẹ́ni àbíkọ́ yẹn ń lọ yẹn pa mi. Ìdílé yẹn lù máa lò fún ìjọ yẹn lù máa lọ sàn. Ìjọ yẹn lù máa lọ yọ ilé. Ẹni bá bá sọ̀tò pé tó sọ pẹ̀lú ọmọ aṣọ yẹn kan ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá máa lẹ́yìn tó jáyà àgbègbè àgbègbè òṣùwọ̀n lẹ́yìn ọ̀sẹ̀. Bàbá ni bẹ́ẹ̀ náà obìnrin adigbọ̀dọ̀ kọ. Obìnrin adigbọ̀dọ̀ kọ sọlá pé orí ọ̀tọ̀ ní gbogbo kan èrò. Àwọn orí ọ̀tọ̀ ní èrò wọn èrò.
Let's clap for them once again. In fact, we are already carrying the weight. We never knew when they left the stage. But we thank God. I didn't want to say much about them when they were coming, but I know that you will be convinced when you see them in performance. I won't say there are no rented guys among them. The guy who led the Hausa is Adebola by name. The lady that led the Igbo people, Abisola by name. Clap for them once again. They are not rented and they did well. Clap for them again. Yes, we are on another segment now, and that is award ceremony. Today, we want to recognize distinguished people who have made waves in this society, and we cannot in a hurry forget them. And that is why this institute has decided to celebrate them today. And it is my pleasure to inform you that who are we celebrating? Who are we celebrating?
Yeah, the executive vice chairman of Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission in Abuja. Though we find it a bit, I wouldn't know if the citation is, if it is not, from what she said, we have learned that the reason why the institute recognized his activities is that we've been, since he was appointed 2 or 3 months ago, there have been an activities going on around protection of consumer, and it's still going on, which you did mention while you were giving a goodwill message. These are more the reason why the institute deemed it fit to recognize his efforts so that he can do more. At this junction, I would like you to receive the award while our president, Professor Oluwa Yemisi Obasuru, presents the award.
Thank you very much. This award of excellence is presented to Mr. Tunji Beni, Executive Vice Chairman, Federal Competition Protection Commission, in recognition he has made his contributions to social welfare on this 5th day of November 2024. Congratulations.
To be the best, number one, nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision.
I want to appreciate this honor bestowed on our EBC, even though he has been here for just a few months. The impact of his work is like he has been here for over 10 years. And the way he's taking care of staff so that we are ginger to do more is second to none. On behalf of him and all the organizers, I want to say a big thank you for this recognition. We are not taking it for granted. I will pass on the message, and I'm sure you will do more as you have expected. Thank you very much.
Stand up, all champions, all champions, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Let's clap for Heidi. It is my honor to humbly invite our father, a traditional ruler of repute, a legal luminary, Ọba His Royal Majesty, Ọba Dr. Adedokun Omoniyi Abolarin, Aroyikeyi one Ọ̀ràngún of Okela, as I read his citation. Ọba Dr. Adedokun Omoniyi Abolarin was born in Ibadan to late Elder Daniel Adeyemi Abolarin and Madam Mary Ibiteyi Abolarin. He attended University of Penna Awolowo University, and he has the certificates: BSc in Post Science, second class lower in 1980, 1976 and 1980, MSc in International Relations between 1981 and 1983, LLB second class upper division 1987 to 1990. Let's not very close. And he also attended Nigerian Law School, Lagos, Nigeria, between 1990 and 1991. He has the honorary degree, Doctor of Public Administration, Lead City University, Ibadan, in November 6, 2019. And he also has post-secondary education in Ibadan Polytechnic, secondary school, Adventist Grammar School, in 1976 through 74. The primary school education, Seventh-day Adventist Primary School, Agodi, Ibadan, between 1964 and 1969. He has this professional education, Nigerian Law School, admitted as a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in 1991. He is a political scientist. Despite the 100 task of governance, he has impacted greatly in promoting knowledge management through regular public and academic lecture. He is presently the Alailua, the Ọ̀ràngún of Okela, and is the founder and chairman of a foundation, Ọ̀ràngún Abolarin Aroyikeyi Foundation, OAAF. The foundation is the proprietor, thank you. The foundation is the proprietor of the Abolarin College, Okela, Ọ̀ràngún. The focus of the foundation is stated here under, I will just mention them: care for elders, tutoring and mentoring, youth empowerment, and conflict resolution. Clap for this. Oba Dr. Adedokun Abolarin is the foundation chairman of Grooming People for Better Livelihood Center, that's Grooming Center, a non-governmental organization, micro was founded in November 2006 as the foundation chairman between 2007 and 2019. Ọ̀ràngún Abolarin Aroyikeyi Foundation, the founder proprietor of Abolarin College, Ilorin, founded it on 24th day of September 2014. Is a special school in Nigeria, strictly established for rural indigent children in Nigeria. The school commenced operation with
It is a pleasure to have you in our midst. And I am not happy that we don't have this engagement back because it is so heavy loaded and we should be having copies for everyone to know. And that is, I want to present on behalf of the Institute of Social Work in Nigeria and the practitioners, and on behalf of my humble self, I appreciate all the
I have written nation clear. I have been so I know what you now this is the and for champions, for champions. Stand up, stand up. This is one thing I didn't say about this great man. I was privileged to work in that old town, some years back in 2008, 2014, as a local government staff. And I am in charge of the core members. Each time corps are posted to that local government, Kabiyesi will be the first host, and they will tell Olori, give them pounded yam and wine. We are witness severally. I've witnessed severally. So once again, please let's say Kabiyesi, no to all members of this great institute, the president, the officers, my Olori, the director of arts and culture, and my sister, my friend, my colleague, my leader, my classmate, my birthday mate, brilliant Captain Samuel Ogier. Brilliant. It's my pleasure to be here. I say it all the time. I didn't go to school to be a king. I didn't wish it for myself. The day the crown got to my head was the saddest day of my life. Because from my citation, I'm well read. I had aspiration. My aspiration was not to be a king. And my aspiration, the least in my aspiration, was to live in Okela or my community, my town, my most beloved place, the beautiful place in the world. I can say all these things because the God of God have been prepared well hard as a social worker. A monarch is the number one social worker. There are challenges all around us, all around me. I see it every day. And from where I'm coming, I know that there are lots to be done. And I have a prepared speech, but I'm not going to read it. I'll send it to the organizers. A monarch as a social worker. I thank the Lord Almighty for the opportunity of service. I wanted to stay in Abuja.
A lot of us have in abundance despite the economic crisis, but others don't have. And all we are saying and all you are doing, these are scriptural. These are scriptural. Our duties, your duties as social workers, they are scriptural. You have it in the Quran and you have it in the Bible. In Proverbs 6, Proverbs 22, 22, 23, do not rob the poor because he's poor, nor the afflicted at the gates, for I, the Lord, will plead their cause and plunder the soul of those who plunder them. That's the duty of a social worker. We don't plunder the poor because the Lord is always on the side of the poor. And I always tell you, probably that's why we are still suffering as a people, because we continue to afflict, we continue to plunder the souls of those who are poor. Again, the book of Isaiah 58, 10 and 11, principally states, Isaiah 58, 10 and 11, that if you do this for the poor, if you do this for those who are afflicted, this and this and these are things, positive things that will happen to you. Please, let's do all this. And I keep saying, if you all do our duties as social workers, Nigeria can be the undisputed #1 country in Africa and one of the very best in the world. And I'm going to end my short speech with what you have in the book of Isaiah 8:12. And that's who you are. And that is what is expected of all of us. And it says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. As social workers, stop complaining. Nigeria must never be jaga jaga. It is your duty as social workers to see that my own Nigeria, despite the challenges of nation, can never be jaga jaga. Can never be. And build foundations of many generations. Not one, not two, many. That's who you are as social workers. Fix it. Use your influence, use your contact. When people talk about Abolari College, I just laugh. I'm not a rich man. I was about making good money when I left Abuja in 2006. When I say money, good money, good money. When we left, the Lord said I should give everything. But once contact my colleagues, Jacqueline, Uncle Dozy, they still call me Uncle Dozy. Please, what can we do? They send bags of rice. That you have to. Start small. Fix. Don't wait for government. Do your bit. Time is going. And to carve it all, I'm going to. And then there shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. They shall be foundations of many generations. And they shall be called the repairer of the breach and the restorer of the past to dwell in. As social workers, we are to repair the broken walls, repair those broken bridges, stop complaining. Free education started in the whole Western region next year, 70 years ago. 70 years. All the schools by now must be in shambles. Broken walls, fix it. Don't wait for the government. Don't wait for the chairman. But challenge them. I'm not saying that you should not challenge government. When in democracy, challenge them. Let them do the right thing. May the good Lord continue to prosper the association. May the good Lord continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Twice that. They are following college, strictly for those who are weak. They are not my children. I don't even know them. I don't need to know them. But we are trying to use the 1999 Constitution as amended by colleague, though not justiciable, the fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy. Well stated. If you, and that's what you do, look at that part of the Constitution very well. Though not justiciable, but you can get a lot of things and make that section to be dynamic. That's what we are doing. And that's why you get to the school, find children from all over Nigeria there. I refer to them as my children, my volume children. They're my children. My Kevin babe, she's my little girl. My girl from Benue Plateau, they're my children. They're all my children. And all we're saying is we are trying to build a prosperous Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless you.
People from the north, they can't yes, yo. I can't hear you. They can't yes, yo. The Easterners, they can't yes, yo. Hey, yo, man, yeah, you know you're back. Can't yes, yo.
Are you ready? If you don't say you sure, get on the floor. You watch like, oh, somebody that. If anybody wonder, you tell them to give me a pass. Give me a girl. Give me that pass. Give me that pass. Give me that pass. Give me a girl. Give me a pass. Because the time you got to the point, you know, to be there, that's easy. Because I'm
It's always happy for me. Whenever you see me, you be quiet, you be quiet, you be solution for government. The government of this country is quiet. Don't forget that it's supposed to be country. As a society. Ẹ bá wa kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn lókè lọ kábíyèsí. Adé apẹ́ lórí bàtà apẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹ̀ṣọ́ bá jẹ kó pẹ́. Ẹ̀mí ágùn àti nínú àlàáfíà. I don't know how to describe him. Either a pastor, yes, a social worker, an activist. Oh, lover of every good thing. So it's wonderful. Thanks so much. It is my pleasure to recognize the presence of the representative of Head of Service of Osun State, Mr. Olale Aino. We have in the house the Permanent Secretary of Pension Bureau, Alhaji. Please come to this side, sir. We equally have the head or the chairman Forum of Head of Local Government Administration. Let me tell you this story. In Osun State, we have 69 local governments. You say, ha. When Aregbe came, we initially had 30 local government and 1 area council. So, but when he came, created LCDs and area council. So we have, presently, we have 69 local governments. They have the same status. Yes, in Osun State. And we have head of local government in all these 69 local governments. So we have the chairman of that forum in the house, who is the head of all the head of local government, HLAs. He is also a PhD holder. We read much in Osun State. Dr. Wale Adedapo. You're welcome, sir. Okay, he has just gone with the KBC. Yes, that's him. Let's give a round of applause. Dr. Wale Adedapo, the chairman forum of head of local government administration in Osun State. We also have in the house the coordinator or chairman of National Association of Social Workers in Osun State, Mr. Shola Adeoti. Please stand up for recognition. You're also welcome. Actually, we have closed goodwill messages, but the head of service cannot be here and say, you know, go talk. We not go back to office. So I want to humbly and sincerely invite the representative of head of service, Mr. Olale Aino, who is represented here by Alhaji Bayo Raji, PS Pension, for a very short remark. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Good morning, Samas. Please bear with us for keeping you a little bit late. We all are aware that the National Council for Establishment and the Forum of Head of Service and Permanent Secretary for Human Resources throughout the Federation, they are having their weeks in Nelson. And the program has started since yesterday. And you know, the Head of Service is the host, chief host of the program. It's from that place that he called me that he has a program here that I should go to his office and take the letter of invitation you give to him, that I should come and represent him here. Please bear with us for the little lateness that I keep you waiting. On behalf of the HOS, Eda Samuel Ayenle Yaina, I want to thank you and say congratulations for your 15th conference of the social works. Actually, I didn't appreciate the work of social workers before until one day when I witnessed a situation whereby one of the social, I call it inability or those physically silent, one of the officers in the Women Affairs and Women and Social Affairs. That very day on Saturday, I witnessed where that person informated an egg. That means I appreciated the work of the social workers by them, and I realized what you are passing through. Because for somebody, a boy of, let's say, like 14 years, formatting an egg, I know, this thing involves spiritual something. And I say for those people that are dealing with this kind of people, that means they need more prayers, because most of these people, they have spiritual something that can affect those people that they are in their custody. So since then, whenever I see any social workers, I really appreciate them, because that day usually come to my memory that, this is what you are passing through. So I appreciate you, and I want to say you should keep more effort on your work. Like those people, there was a day that they want to carry one lunatic from the roof, and that lunatic, it cure the wear of the people that they want to move out of the street. So all these things, I know that it's a accumulated tax in the hand of those people that they call themselves social worker. At the juncture, when I got home, I will tell my oga to do possible means to influence government that you people, you need more effort, you need more government concern, so that the job is not an easy task that I will serve. I'm a high witness for what you are passing through. The challenges is too much. So in this regard, I say happy conference day, and I say thank you very much.
Let me clap for the representative of Head of Service, Mr. Samuel Olaleya Ino. We appreciate you, sir. And that's the Foreign Secretary mention. You're welcome, sir. Let me invite the chairman of the National Association of Social Workers, Osun State Chapter, Mr. Shola Adeoti, for a very brief underline. He's my friend. I know him very well. So when I say brief, you should know why I'm saying brief remark. A round of applause for him, please. You're welcome.
The international president of the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, the national president, my father who just left, but I believe is here with us in spirit, the Orogun of Okela, His Royal Majesty Baba Dr. Adedoku Omoniyi Abolari, and all, my respected Oga, the head of service of the state, ably represented, and all other protocols duly observed. I'm here to stand in for the chairman, National Association of Social Workers of Osho State. Actually, I'm not the chairman. Is Mr. Adeshino Adeyo. So I will quickly go to the address and I'll be brief. I associate my humble self with the success recorded by the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria on the organization of this year's 2024 International Conference for members of the Institute. The Institute's management team and the state deserve commendation for the good job they have been doing. May the Institute continue to work stronger and stronger. The newly inducted members of the Chartered Institute and hold members as Chartered Social Work Practitioners therefore have enormous responsibilities to perform in relation to social work services in Nigeria. Having subscribed to the fact that social work is a discipline and practice-based profession, saddled with the meeting the basic needs of individuals, families, groups, communities, and the society as a whole to enhance their individual and collective well-being. It is high time all chartered social work practitioners brace up and tighten their belts. There is an increase in the socioeconomic challenges confronting individuals, families, communities, and the society at large. And these happen on a daily basis due to present economic situation in the country. Harms and street begging, prostitution, child abuse, adultery, fornication are among the social menace in the present day Nigeria, and they are in alarming rates. This social phenomena call for urgent attention from social work practitioners to provide solutions to them. It behoves all of us to therefore rise to the challenges. Finally, I want to echo it loud and clear that there is a need for the Chartered Institute and the association to come together, most importantly in Osun State, for the upliftment of the profession and the society at large. I thank you for the honor given. Thank you and God bless.
Thanks so much. Let's clap for him again. Yeah. Let me invite the chairman forum of head of local government administration in Osun State for a very brief remark. Dr. Wale Adedapo. You are welcome, sir.
The international president of this association, the health service in absentia, gentleman Ayana, represented by Alhaji Raji, the extension, the national president, the state presidents, members of this association. I am delighted to be here this morning to identify with you. And as a matter of fact, this gives us true reflections of your service delivery. What we have heard all through this morning indicates that this association is very sacrosanct to the development of humanity in Nigeria and in Osun State. And I sincerely need to tell you this. As far as the local government is concerned, if we have been giving out 20 to your members before, I think by this we are compelled to give out hundreds to them. I want to assure you that we shall try as much as possible to partner with them and see how far we can move our state better through their human service and a better service delivery. I wish you a successful program, and I wish all of you back to your various destinations safely. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Someone said, thank you, Oga. So I want to use the same word and said, thank you, Oga, for that promise you made. And in absence of I know the opening section have given you some level of expectation. And if you are a new member or a new participant in our national conference, this is how we are. And this is how we impute knowledge at all points in time to make sure that the professional called social work is established in your heart and in your practice around you when you go back. So I want to use this little opportunity to exhort you that please make sure that your mind and your heart is in the conference for the 2 days, and you will enjoy it. Thank you.
Thanks so much. I want to quickly announce the arrival and presence of a permanent secretary, the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Youth Affairs. No, sorry. Mrs. Taiwo Oladojoye. Please rise up for recognition, ma'am. You're welcome. For a minute, I'll give you the microphone. We want to hear your voice. I'll be hearing it, but I want others to also hear it. So you are welcome for your brief remark. Let's clap for her, please. So after this, we have our break. Somebody was just going to say, are we not going to eat? I said, where to pass? And she showed me, and they don't worry, you are safe. Abi? You are welcome.
Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Wow. 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 Thank you very much. Please, kindly permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I am highly delighted to be in your midst today at the 15th Annual International Conference on Social Work 2024 with the theme Advanced Perspective in Social Work Practice. The theme promotes social work in the digital age of opportunities and challenge, embrace innovation, lifelong learning, and foster collaborative relationships across sectors. To me, social work is a calling. We do this because we care and want to help others. Social workers are one of the most resourceful, creative, passionate people in the world. They are highly committed to serve. No matter circumstances, we always arise to action. We are understanding, supportive, resourceful, committed, and passionate. We bring happiness to others. We are just amazing. Let's clap for ourselves. I really want to seize this opportunity to convey my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, the Executive Governor of Osun State, for recognizing the invaluable contributions of social workers to the communities and our dear state by appointing me a social worker as a permanent secretary for the first time in the history of Osun State. Please, let's give a round of applause for this amazing man. Thank you very much. May God continue to guide and strengthen him for greater accomplishments in the state. Say amen. Yeah. At this juncture, I wish to state that we all should stand together in commit to the noble profession of social work. Let us continue to champion the rights of the marginalized, to empower the vulnerable, and to uplift the downtrodden. Together, we can create a more just and compassionate society. Let us march forward with courage, conviction, and compassion. Know that our work has a power to transform lives and shape a brighter future. As social workers, we are the beacons of hope in a world filled with challenges. We are the change makers, the advocates, and the guardians of human dignity. Let us draw strength from our collective passion and purpose. Let us continue to strive for a world where every individual has the opportunity to thrive. And let us never forget that even the darkest moments of our work brings light, hope, even to those who need it most. May God continue to bless our tireless efforts. Wishing you a productive, enlightening, and a successful conference. And thank you all for listening, and God bless you. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Wah, wah, wah. Thank you very much.
For those, let's clap for him. Oh, hi. For those of us who find that slang strange, we have those who find it strange. Okay, yeah. We have Community Development Association in the states. I believe we have it in other states too. So that is the slang for that group. We say sha, sha, sha. We say wa. Sha, sha, sha. Wa. Sha, sha, sha. Wa. Wa. You try the first right and left hand. Then say kulu kulu. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Sha, sha, sha. Kulu kulu. Those are grassroots mobilizers. They are all directors of community development in the state, so they are used to it. Thanks so much. We want to invite the cultural troupe for the last time, and while performing, we'll immediately they leave the stage, we go for the break. Are we good to go? So please come in. If you have anything to give them, they have an account number. Right?
Money, that we are today. I'm a money, God, we are today. Another money, God, we are not. I'm a money, God. Gbogbo wa fàlà ó ṣe gbogbo wa fàlà ó ṣe gbogbo àwa tí àwa bí ayẹyẹ òní gbogbo wa fàlà ó ṣe gbogbo wa fàlà ó ṣe gbogbo wa fàlà ó ṣe gbogbo àwa tí àwa bí ayẹyẹ òní gbogbo wa fàlà ó ṣe. òní, gbogbo wa pátá là ń ṣe rere. Gbogbo wa pátá là ń ṣe rere. Gbogbo wa pátá là ń ṣe rere. Gbogbo àwọn tí àwọn bí ayẹyẹ òní. Gbogbo wa pátá là ń ṣe rere. Orí mi bá wà burú. Orí ìtọ́kù mo láyọ̀ ní àbá ọ̀bọ̀ burú lórí. Nàìjíríà aláìsàn kò wọlé lójú orogún. Ìyá wa táyé lónú. Nípa tó dàbí kó tẹ̀wá wúwo kéde. Ìyá wa ni olórí ilé. Nípa tó dàbí kó tẹ̀wá wúwo kéde.
Please, let's for this. If you need to, and I will be glad to tomorrow. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I should pay contract to you are doing well. Say you are doing well. Thanks so much. Yes. It is my honor to inform you that the executive governor of Osun State is in the house now. Let's clap very well. Yes. Is here being represented. Why do you say her? Why her? Is there represented by one of the notable commissioners in the states, Commissioner for Cooperative and Empowerment, is here with us. Honorable Bayo Kumpangbe. You are welcome, sir. We also have in the house the PPRO, the PRO for the police. They will call them PPRO. Our O is PRO, but the O is what? PPRO. So it's our sister. Is a yes, police public relation officer. So we have our own. When you get to NIPR, she's a member of NIPR, member of NUJ. Anywhere you see them, see her, and she's doing very well. Mrs. Yemisi Opalola, representing the Commissioner for Police for Osun State. She's saluting. You're welcome, ma'am. We also have a representative of Commissioner for Women Affairs in the House, and that is Director of Social Welfare, Mr. Shegun Akande. You're welcome, sir. So because of our time, I will allow the PRO to say one or two things first before we allow the executive governor. So when we come back, people are saying they are hungry, and I don't want to offend these people. So when we come back, the representative of Women Affairs will have his message. So to you, the PRO, you're welcome. Let's clap for them.
The governor of Osun State, Governor Asiwaju, Dr. Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, in absentia, and even thanking the representative for coming here, that I'm able to see you here today again. And the organizers of this program. In fact, I'm happy to be here this afternoon. Even for my stay in this place, if I have not come to this program, it will pain me if I had left this command
without coming to this place.
Wow.
I wouldn't know that something like this. I only know that one in Ibadan, Cultural Center. That's the only one I know. I don't know. Ní Ọ̀ṣun tiwa gangan, Ọ̀ṣun tíátíá gan nílùú. Tí mo rí pa ní ohun tó dáa báyìí, màá lọ ròyìn fún Ìbàdàn. Pé ẹ má rò pé nìkan lẹ ní àwọn táwa ní lọ́ṣun gan, ó tún la ti níyẹn, old school ní tiwọn. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, organizers, and participants. On behalf of the Commissioner of Police of Osun State Police Command, CP Mohammed Umar Abba, PSC, I am honored to be part of this significant gathering, that is the 15th Annual International Conference on Social Work 2024. Today, we gather to advance perspectives in social work practice, a vital endeavor for Nigeria's development. I commend the Institute for fostering collaboration among social work professionals, stakeholders, and policymakers. Your dedication to strengthening social work practice is commendable. Key areas of focus: prioritize evidence-based intervention to ensure effective service delivery, enhance professionalism through continuous training and development, fostering inclusive service delivery that addresses the need of vulnerable populations. Social work is critical to national development, transforming lives and promoting social justice. I urge you to, 1, continue advocating for policies supporting social welfare. 2, strengthening partnership with international agencies. 3, embrace innovative approaches. To the social welfare officers, medical social welfare officers, women development officers, education officers, community development officers, and child development officers here today, your tireless efforts are appreciated. You are highly appreciated. Let us work together towards a more equitable society. Long life Nigeria. Long life to everyone that is here. And long life to our amiable governor, the governor of Osun State, the governor of the people. I'm not campaigning. It's what I see. And thank you. Thank you for your rapt attention.
Thank you very much, PBRO, for that wonderful goodwill message. And we want to inform you that the social work practitioners are friends and colleagues of police in coping social menace in the society. And we are using this opportunity also to extend a hand of relationship with Osun State Command for better practice in Osun State. The next goodwill message is from the governor. We have a representative of the governor, Honorable.
Yeah, we have Honorable Bayo Ogunbagbe in the House representing the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Adson Nurudeen Adeleke.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocol because of time. Yeah, this is the speech from the governor of Osun State, Asiwaju Dr. Nurudeen Jackson Ademola Adeleke. Read by my humble self, Prince Bayo Mubangbe, the Honorable Commissioner for Cooperatives and Empowerment of Osun State, on the 15th Annual International Conference on Social Work 2024, theme Advanced Perspective in Social Work Practice. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and fellow advocates of social progress. It is my profound honor to stand before you today, representing His Excellency Senator Dr. Ademola Nurudeen Jackson Adeleke, the Executive Governor of Osun State, as the chief host of this prestigious 15th Annual International Conference on Social Work. As we gather to explore advanced perspective in social work practice, we find ourselves at a crucial junction in the evolution of our noble profession. The theme of this conference resonates deeply with the challenges and opportunities that lie before us in this rapid changing world. Social work, as its core, has always been about empowering individuals, strengthening communities, and advocating for social justice. However, the 21st century presents us with unprecedented challenges that demand innovative approaches and advanced perspectives. In this digital age, we must harness the power of technology to enhance our reach and effectiveness. From telehealth services to assisted case management, the integration of technology in social work practice is no longer optional, but essential. As our society becomes increasingly diverse, advanced social work practice must emphasize cultural competence and inclusivity. We need to develop framework that respect and addressing these unique needs of different communities. The future of social work lies in evidence-based interventions. We must commit to rigorous research, data analysis, and outcome measurement to ensure that our practices are not only well-intentioned, but also demonstrable effective. Advanced social work practice recognize the interconnectedness of social issues. We must foster collaborations across disciplines, from healthcare and education to law and economics, to develop holistic solutions to complex social problems. In Osun State, under the visionary leadership of Governor Ademola Adeleke, we have embraced these advanced perspectives in our approach to social development and empowerment. Allow me to share some of our initiatives that exemplify these principles. We have facilitated over 1 billion in revolving loans for cooperative unions and societies, demonstrating our commitment to community-driven and economic empowerment. In collaboration with Protect Enable Africa, we've launched innovative business and tech training program for people with disability, PWDs, embodying the principle of inclusivity and technological integration. Recently, the administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke supported Osun State indigenes in the northern Nigeria with over 50 million revolving loan program. This showcases our commitment to holistic community support that transcend geographical boundaries. The ongoing rehabilitation of Osun State Cooperative College, Modiomu, set to be commissioned in November, underscore our investment in education and capacity building for sustainable development. The recent 2024 New Working Capital Program through the Osun State Microcredit Agency demonstrates our focus on evidence-based economic intervention to support small and medium enterprises. These initiatives in Osun State are not just achievement
to be celebrated for case studies in the practical application of our advanced social work perspectives. They represent our commitment to innovative, inclusive, and impactful social development. As we engage in rich discussion and collaborations of this conference, let us remember that the true measure of advanced social work practice lies not in theory alone, but in its ability to create tangible, positive change in people's lives. On behalf of His Excellency, Governor Ademola Adeleke, I reaffirm our commitment to advance social work practice, and empowering our citizens. We look forward to learning from the insights shared at this conference and to continuing our journey towards a more just, equitable, and empowered society. On this note, I want to declare on behalf of the Governor of Osun State, Asiwaju Nurudeen Ademola Adeleke, this conference open.
And that is the address by Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Jackson Nurudeen Adeleke Imole. Let us clap for the representative, the Honorable Commissioner for Cooperatives and Empowerment. Thanks so much. On this note, we would like to draw the curtain of the first segment of this program, and that's it. Before we move to the technical session, we would like to appreciate everybody for your attention, and I will invite Alhaji Oni for the next line of action. You're welcome, sir. Let's clap for him.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Senator Dr. Asiwaju Ademola Nurudeen Jackson Adeleke, deeply represented by the Honorable Commissioner for Cooperative and Empowerment. I want to use you as a point of contact to all other dignitaries. And I want to use this opportunity to appreciate everyone for your time, especially our invited guests. I will appreciate all the permanent secretaries. I appreciate the head of service, the commissioner of police. Kindly let me stand on the existing protocol. The Honorable Commissioner, we are happy and we are pleased to have you here. Even as a representative of governor, we know you are father. And all the programs, the state government is actually pushing forward. They are geared toward alleviating poverty in Osun State. And I know it's one of the cardinal programs of Mr. Governor. So can we put our hands together for the Executive Governor of Osun State once again? I was made to understand Mr. Governor himself will have been here, but for the visit, I mean, for the program that is ongoing, hosting the Council of Establishment and the forum of all service of from the Federation. That is why Mr. Governor himself was not here. It was just last night that we were contacted that Mr. Governor will be represented by the Honorable Commissioner. So once again, we appreciate you, sir, and all other dignitaries. So at this point in time, Mr. Governor, sir, because you are governor here, I need to let you know that we have a representative of Delta State Governor here, represented by the Executive Assistant to the Governor of Delta State. She's also here with us. On social work, the Executive Assistant on social work. She's here. So to let you know that what we are doing from this end is to further the cause of development across all ramifications. So we are happy that we have you here and other right-minded guests that are here with us. So at this point in time, we want to break for our breakfast. and we'll go back. So this is let you know that Mr. Governor will not be here for us throughout the day because of the busy schedule. I know the other state functionaries are still waiting. So exit Mr. Governor and humbly exit you so that other programs can just continue. You have any announcements? So you can call state by state, yes. Yeah. We want to go for break, tea break, and want to start from the high table. So immediately after we allow those in high table take their teas, then we move to states in this order. Katsina, followed by Zamfara, then Oyo, then Ebonyi, Enugu, Sokoto, Lagos, FCT, Delta, Anambra, Kwara, Ogun, and Cross River. Then Osho News will be the last. Any other information? Any other state about